Ah, you finally nailed a Hello World tutorial and then immediately crash into a wall of confusing errors and endless setups problems. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to tell you that you are not alone and it is quite normal within the process of learning how to code. It doesn't matter who you are. Maybe you're an individual more interested in learning about artificial intelligence, or simply just trying to learn another programming language to beefing up your resume, or you're just trying to crank out those leak code questions. I'm here to tell you that the struggle is real and to embrace that struggle as it is the biggest part of learning when it comes to computer science and coding in general. So you opened VS Code and you type in print hello world. What are you going to do now? What is there to do now? I think that is a question a lot of us ask because there is so much you can possibly do. Do you go explore the depths of data structures, or do you go understand and play around with libraries such as games, or mess around with random number generators to generate small little interactive games? What and where do you start? And the honest truth is, it doesn't really matter where you start, so long as you're struggling, which is perfectly okay. It is more than normal to struggle at something this difficult to grasp. For me, it started with my first line of Python my freshman year in college. I had never even written a program, let alone thought about it before then. So, if you will, these are kind of my words of wisdom of what I would tell myself my college freshman year when I was so confused and just aimlessly following directions from professors. Not claiming that I know any better now, but I feel like I know more than I did back then. So, the first project I ever created was a random sampling turtle drawing that I did as my first project, probably within like week 3 of the first semester, where I was introduced to using functions and writing basic syntax within Python. And today we're going to be looking at how I can recreate that 3 years down the line. I thought it would be kind of a fun project and something that I could look back on and maybe, I could do it again in a couple years from now, or my drawing is going to look just as bad as it did all those years ago. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the fundamental part and my favorite part of computer science, the for loop. Honestly, it's I like it because it's simplistic enough and makes sense in my mind, and just writing slowly but surely the first lines of code to get our first box, and we're just gonna take it from there. So for this drawing, I wanted to do something kind of interesting. I wanted to create like a random, like, not, I don't want to say night sky, but like a random like galaxy backdrop. So here you can see me initializing that. I set the background color to black, and I set up the screen and whatnot. Then I'm just debating on how to do it, so I'm going to write it within a function because if I ever want to build on top of this turtle project, then I want to be able to easily see where I did it and how I did it. So you can see I'm importing random and I'm just putting the bounds to the total difference between what I initialized the screen to be. Then I'm just doing some turtle things where I'm putting the pen down and I won't lie, it was a little rough remembering exactly what the library functions were for the turtles, but as I kept writing, it seamlessly got a little bit easier. Funny enough, as one does, I had to struggle. I always have to struggle. Basically, I kept running the program over and over and over before the final edition, and I didn't.
Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no.
Realize that the program was already open and the only way the code would run again is if I close it. There you go. Here it is. Here's the drawing that I ended up with. I thought it was pretty cool. I just think it's so like cool and niche that it's like it's random every time. And for all those who know how import random works, of course it's not truly random, but you know what? I'm gonna let this be my win and I'm pretty happy with it. So like that, you just find new things that you encounter that you can struggle with. And again, like I learned from it to realize, oh, it's already open application in the bottom of my bar. And that's as simple as it was. I thought I kept running into like this huge coding problem, but in reality, it was just me not realizing that there was already an open window. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little more different pace than the usual leak code question that I solve, if I solve it. Still dreading that medium question difficulty tomorrow, but honestly, we're just gonna have to see how that goes. But I thought I'd change it up a little bit and, see how that's like. I had a lot of fun making it, and I'm sure I'll have a lot of fun looking back at it. And maybe who knows, maybe I'll look back at that turtle drawing and improve it. Maybe we'll do something like improving a turtle drawing throughout the entirety of 2026 and see what it looks like at the end of the year going into 2027. Honestly, that sounds like pretty interesting and a great waste of time.